everyone, this is Ervin again from ESCBubble, and I'm joined not just by Emma and Jordan, I'm also joined by Ariel. So hi to all three of you.
Hello.
You guys are pretty big names in the Czech Republic, especially you, Emma, because apart from singing and acting, you were also a TV presenter, etc. So where does Eurovision come into all of this?
Anyone who does art or music or anything that is creative dreams of showing it to the biggest possible amount of people. And being big in the Czech Republic doesn't mean anything else or anything more than being big in the Czech Republic. But who knows about us outside the Czech Republic? I think the answer is no one. So I would say that's the only possible answer, apart from the fact that we would be proud to represent the Czech Republic as such in May, even though we don't think it's going to happen. But why not?
Yeah.
Because from the first reactions we've seen on YouTube from the international audience, we're not weird enough.
Okay.
Yeah, for me it's a different story. I mean, me growing up in Israel, I think because for the Israelis it's quite a big thing, Eurovision. It's more than a contest. It's a celebration of music in Israel. Everybody watches Eurovision. Everybody knows everything about Eurovision. It's a whole family thing to watch Eurovision together and so on. And it has been like that since ever, I guess. I have not been in Israel like 20 years ago, but I think it used to be like that. It's a historical thing. So me growing up there, I used to watch Eurovision with my parents, and I used to, in my mind, it's connected to this thing, like a big musical festival, big musical event. Yeah, because me and my cousin, we are also music video directors. And we did a music video for Lake Malawi. For a song called Friend of a Friend 3 years ago on Eurovision. And we, as part of the deal, doing the video for them, we had the opportunity to go with a delegation to Tel Aviv and to see the shows, like the two shows, the semi-finale and the finale live. And that was a huge, unexplainable experience in terms of how the whole thing was done visually, and in terms of sound, and the whole evenings, the 2 evenings were stunning. It was amazing to watch. And there must be something in us, in the musicians that are in us, that wish to have our song, any song, be presented like this and staged like this one day.
Now, if you listen to By Now, I noticed that there's one small little part which is in French. Do you guys maybe plan to release also the song in full French, or maybe in one of the other languages?
No, I don't. This is a nice idea. Nobody ever said that idea before. You're the first one to come with it.
Yeah.
But it's we're not Beatles. We don't do German.
That's right. And we have no strategic thinking whatsoever. So of course it would be really wise to do such a thing. But this is how we invented it, and this is how we felt it should be. So that's how it is. And that's the version we want to give to the world. So so let's not give them alternatives.
Which doesn't mean there isn't singing in French in general. You have one of your last singles was Night Races, maybe you saw it. And it's half French, half English.
Yeah.
Then I used to have half Hebrew, half English songs with my former band that I formed when I was 20.
Tell me more about the story behind By Now, and why did you select this particular song to enter to ESCZ?
Why this song? Because we actually wanted to send a different one called Dopamine, which hasn't been released yet. But it was a song that we had in mind because it had already been recorded. The music video had already been shot, not edited, but it was something that already existed and wasn't released yet. It's a duo. But then we realized we may not do that because the song, even though it officially never was released, we played it once on the rooftop of the French Institute in Prague. and we shot like a live video from that concert, and 50,000 people saw it on YouTube. Yeah, for that reason, this song couldn't be considered as unreleased before September 1st, which is part of the rules for Eurovision, that it really has to be. Jordan had that lyrics that he wrote in Bali at the start of the year. And he then decided to finish it as a song and write the music, and then we just ran to the studio, recorded it, and we had like 2 weeks.
Yeah, but looking back at the decisions we made, I think by now is way better for this kind of thing. It's way more positive and way more hopeful in the message. And that song is basically a love letter from someone from the past who is asking a random girl, but basically it's a love letter to all these people. Like, how does this work? Does it really work? Did you manage to heal your heart and find inner peace? And did you manage to get connected to yourself, to the inner child in you again? It's a love letter to all these runaways, to all these people who have decided to do a big step, like away from the path that was ready for them,
and into the unknown.
Into the unknown.
In your live performance that you had in ESCZ, like one can see that like how much chemistry you guys actually have when you're on stage as well. How do you plan to present the song in case that you actually make it to Eurovision in Turin?
Well, in case that happens, we're gonna start working on the staging, because that performance you've seen, we get a lot of good reactions for the performance. But we came in with an open mind and just went and did an improv. We did like some rehearsals, like within 2 hours we were done with rehearsals, and then we started shooting, and then we did like few takes and five takes, and we chose one that had the best chemistry, and that's it basically. So if it happens and we get to represent our country in Torino, especially after these 2 years of COVID, when we have seen a lot of different approaches to live performances in the last 2 years, because there was a space for new ways to do things. Like I can even imagine, like I'm saying just now, it's an idea. I can even imagine like doing a little theater act, like it doesn't have to be with a band. It doesn't have to be like performing in a classical way. It can be, I can imagine ourselves being locked into rooms, separated with a wall, trying to get out. I don't know, something. There's so many ways to go. And the team and the crew that does the staging, not only for us, I mean for anyone who'd win, it's amazing professionals. It's the best people you can have here in this country for staging and for lights and for everything. So, and
what would you like to say to all of the international fans? Because obviously they can vote on ESCZ2022.com.
Well, we would actually like to thank all of those who are at least considering it. Basically, this is a fantastic starting point of a, artist-fan relationship that we would like to build on, no matter how this goes, because next year we'd like to go on a European tour. We don't know how small or big it will be, depending on what happens now. For those of you who are ready to vote for us, just remember us, even if we don't go to Torino, remember us and come see us in the next in the second half of next year. And also, if you like By Now, we would be delighted if you take the time to write down our names on YouTube, either solo or together, and you may find some other of our music, because that's it.
Yeah, that's just one song.
Yeah, and the main goal for us is to get our music and everything it bears to people also outside the Czech Republic. So
to all the fans out there, keep an eye out and check if Jordan and Emma are in your town, then go and see them during their tour next year. Thank you so much, guys, for your time, and I wish you the best of luck. Nagyon szívesen. I wish you the best of luck in ESCZ and hopefully see you in Turin.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.